Hello fellow Sudokans, and welcome to Zen and the Art of the Guardian Sudoku puzzle for Friday the 24th of June 2022, I think the year is, although you can correct me on that if I'm wrong. What's going on? Oh, this is the Guardian hard level game. Usually gets a bit harder on Friday. Yesterday's hard level was pretty straightforward as expected, and then today we expect there to be a kind of mild shift in level upwards, so we expect slightly more of a challenge today. What's going on in the world? Well, still, the American January the 6th committee is continuing to meet and produce evidence, and well, not all of it is new. A lot of it I'd heard before on from various newspapers, read about from various newspapers, but they're kind of compiling all together, which I think is very good and needed. The only thing is that I'm not American, so why am I watching it? I don't need to watch it, really. Who needs to watch it? Those people who are in their right-wing information bubble, their right-wing eco bubble, internet bubble in the States, people who have lost apparent belief in facts and the truth, and can only go with opinion dressed up as fact, from that they believe from people who are making money out of them. I'm not making money out of you, by the way. I mean, a tiny, I make a penny a day or something like that. I don't make any money out of this channel, but but there are professional people who are making money from promoting hate and hatred and discord in the US, and it's a sad thing, because the country has so much, it has so much to offer, so much in terms of resources. I mean, in human resources and natural resources as well, and so much ingenuity there. It's just sad to see that country go down the pan, as it really is, very quickly. And of course, the worst thing is, the reason I am interested in it is because the US tends to spread its ideas outwards and get copied, especially by the UK, who has copied America since since World War II, and maybe before that, maybe even just about slightly before that. We've copied so many fads and fashions from the US, and that's why it's particularly dangerous. They don't just keep to themselves. Anyway, this is not an information bubble. This is a Sudoku bubble. We only have players on here of the game of Sudoku, and non-players, well, you're welcome to join us as well, of course, right? Hopefully you've played this game already, so you will know how easy or difficult it is already. And me, in the meantime, I will get on and tell you the first thing that I have seen. I'll assume you know the rules, because it's a hard level game, so I guess we know the rules already. So what I've seen a couple of things, actually. I'll tell you the first thing. I've seen 9s blocking down these two columns, meaning, of course, 9 disallows any of these squares to be a 9, and then a 9 across this row and across this row, meaning 9s are not allowed to be in these rows, because we already have a 9 there. If you haven't played the game of Sudoku before, now you understand how to play it. Didn't take long to learn, did it? 9 goes across here, 9 goes across here, 9 goes up in a straight line there. Excuse my bad mousing skills. Mouse just tends to veer off sometimes without even having a trace of alcohol in it. And then we have 9s across like this, down here and up here. And I believe this is the last one. Yeah, it was the last one. Okay, so 9s are done now. I saw something else earlier. Yeah, I saw this 5. Okay, so what I've seen is a 5 blocking up here and 5 across here. So you will agree, dear viewer, that 5 has to be in one of these two squares, right? So that means it can't be anywhere else in this column, so we can block up here, the 5 blocks up here, 5 blocks across here, and that will be a 5. Just so. Now down here we got 5 across here, and down here. That will be our 5. And so when we go up here and across these two rows, we can get a 5 there as well. And I think that's the end of it, because what we're left with are... Oh, no, it's not the end of it. I take that back. We can now also get a 5 here now, and also now we can get 5 in this square, and finish off 5s as well as 9s. Okay, that's even better than I'd worked out with my eyes. Right, 5 and 9 are done. Let's see what else we can get rid of. Maybe it's a good time to just click on the digits and get a feel for the game. The thing is, when you find numbers very quickly like that, sometimes you don't get a proper feel for where things are, right? So let me see where things are. Well, ones appear in those squares, ones also appear in these squares, and these squares up here. Like that, and then like that, but up here, just about anywhere, and down here, quite a few places still left. So that's actually what we can do with ones. Twos then, that's nice, we see twos restricted there. Unfortunately though, not restricted down here like that. Twos go there, twos are still available in that pattern. Okay. How are we doing on threes now? Okay, so threes go like this. So quite a few restrictions, but not anything that's gonna give me the goods. So let's keep at it. Fours are gonna be like this. Okay, just about, okay, anywhere there and just about anywhere up there. Okay, still four. Fives are done now. 5 and 9 is done now, isn't it? I forgot. How are we doing on sixes? No, nothing much. Sevens look like this. Here we go, 7 down, 7 down. The reason I'm clicking on these numbers is to find the easy ones. There might still be some left. Nothing too great down there. How about 8s then? We have 8s there. I'm just going to put 8 across there. But not a great deal else, and 9 is done. Okay. Alright, so, yep, the Guardian has definitely stepped up a small notch, I think. Excuse my creaking chair. It matches my creaking bones. As I was saying, I think it's ratcheted up a small notch since yesterday's hard level game. So as expected, really. Okay, we have 1 and 2 to go in these two squares here. Let's investigate this bottom row, shall we? We still need 2, 3, 7, 8, and I see 2, 3, and 8 in the same column, so I know that that can't be 2, 3, or 8, must be 7. So now we can get the 7s blocking up here, and across here. So there we go, the 7 and 7 blocking this way, and 7 up here. That's going to give us 7 down here, across here, and across here. 7 goes there, and we've got 7s across, excuse me, and down here. So that's the final 7. So we've got the the odd numbers today, rather. 5, 7, and 9. Maybe we'll get 3 next to make the set. Okay, there's only 3 digits missing here. Let's see what they are. 2, 3, and 4. So 3 and 4 are in this block here. So this can't be 3, can't be 4, must be 2. If you hear any background sounds, it's my neighbours. I can hear them chatting away out there. If you're wondering the language, about the language, it's Thai, since I am based here in Bangkok. Welcome to the channel, by the way. It's growling like a lion here. Oh no. I keep thinking I'm about to see something, and I see something that's not there. It's a mirage, a numerical mirage. You know, when you imagine people like a cartoon character crawling through the desert and seeing an oasis, you know, a palm tree and some water to drink, it's not really there. Well, I have a Sudoku mirage from time to time. I see numbers that are not really there, or patterns rather than numbers. I see patterns that are not really there until I get closer, and then I go, oh dear, silly me. There isn't really a number there after all, or pattern there after all. Right. I'm going to head through the digits once again because we have made some slight changes since last time. So let's just see again what's going on here. No, up here there's still no real restriction on ones in this right hand chute here, is there? We need a bit more information here. Once we get it, I think we'll be okay. Twos appear in these squares now, and down here and up here. So that's good, isn't it? Look, you see now we have 2 blocking across here, right, and 2 blocking across here, and we know that 2 is in one of these 2 squares because 2 blocks. 2 blocks. Let's just do it like this. It might make it clearer for you. I mean, I've seen it already, but here we go. 2 blocking here, 2 blocking here, 2 blocking here. So that has to be a 2, doesn't it? The reason I saw it is because I noticed the 2s in the left and right columns of this chute. So that's something to watch out for if you're new. If you're a newcomer to Sudoku, look out for where you see numbers limited to only 2 columns in a particular chute, and then look for the 3rd block of that chute. Right. Okay, now this row here, where we just placed our 2, is still lacking a 3. Now this 3 blocks both of these squares. This 3 blocks this square, so in fact we can put a 3 into that square there, and now we can say 3 blocking across here and across here. So that's going to give us a 3 there, then 3 blocking up here, and across there. 3 must go there. One digit missing here now, which is a 4. Let's place that in. The last number to get there is a 1. And I was hoping that this might help us out over here now. Let's see. Will it? Won't it? No. Yes, it will. It took me a kind of groan to get there, but no, it won't. Yes, it will. Right, okay, there we go. All right, this 1 blocks here, this 1 blocks here, 1 blocks up here, right? This 1 blocks up here, you can see. So that puts 1 in one of these 2 squares. So 1 can't appear there. 1 must go there. Now we have 1 blocking across here and up here, so this is our 1. The missing numbers here and here are 6 and 8. That means this square has also got to be 6 or 8. Okay. So now I can find 4 blocking across here and 4 up here. So this is our 4. And by the way, since I know that this was 6 or 8, right, I worked out these two were 6 and 8, so that's 2 numbers within a block. Now 2 numbers within a row here must be the same, so that has to be 6 or 8. And now we're back to limited to a block again, so this has to be 6 or 8, right? But I still can't tell. And now look down this column here. This must also be 6 or 8. We've got 6, 8, 6, 8, 6, 8, 6, 8, and 6, 8 in these squares. We know. Unfortunately, none of them has any intersecting 6s or 8s to give us what we need, which is a shame, but never mind. Okay, let's continue. But where to continue? If you're new to the channel, I am looking around because I actually don't work any of these games out in advance. I play the games live for the first time, completely unrehearsed, and so sometimes it can take me a long time, and sometimes it's pretty quick. Just depends on the mood I'm in, the luck I get, how wide open my eyes are. What was that movie? Eyes Wide Shut? Sometimes I think my eyes are wide shut and I miss really obvious things, and sometimes I see some trickier things. So you get it all here. And at the moment I'm not seeing anything, so come on. Apart from the 6 and 8, let's go through the digits again. I think it's probably time. What do we need now? We've still got 1s in those squares, and we've still got 1s up like this, and we've got 1s there like that. I'm getting messages. Okay. Oh, I thought I'd seen something again, but no, not to be. Right, the 2s are in these squares and these squares and these squares, so that's that 2, 2 and 2 combination. That means we have 2 in every row, so that's no good. But once we get 1, we'll get all of them. How about our 3s? How are we doing on 3s? We have 3s in these squares, and we have 3s in these squares, and we have 3s across there. Is that any help to you? Me neither. 4s then. We have 4s up here. And yeah, 4s are still possible there, and like that. Oops, sorry. Like this and like this. Okay. 5 is done, so we can look for 6s. 6 looks like this. I'm not sure about if there's a... What have we got missing there? 1, 6. How about the 2? No, not quite. All right. What am I doing? 6s I'm doing, aren't I? Okay, so 6 can go in those squares. Still anywhere up there like that. Anywhere across here really. Ah, no, here we go. Thank goodness I've started looking at the easy numbers to give me the easy ones. There we go, 6 goes there, missed it. Or rather, just didn't look at 6 before. Oh, well, I said the 6 and 8 thing, I didn't see the 6 down here. You see how it works. I don't know how it works, but it's kind of weird. Where I get this kind of tunnel vision or whatever it is. It's quite strange. Anyway, we've got rid of those 6 and 8s now. Oh, there's one more to go up here. There we go. All of those 6 and 8s are now out of the way. I could have done it instantly because there was a 6. Look, it's permanent. It's black, not blue. So I could have done it from the beginning, but I just didn't even notice it. I was so busy looking around. I said there weren't any intersecting numbers, but there were. Don't need to tell me in the comments. I've seen it already. Hold your horses there, commenters. I've noticed it already. Right. Okay. Let's see what else we can do now. Must be something going on. Okay, this column here doesn't. Oh, excuse me. This column here doesn't yet have 8 blocks across here and across here, so that has to be an 8. Now for this same column, we seem to be missing 3 and 4, so we've got blocking 3 there. So 3 will go there, 4 will go there. And I think now that's it. Everything else should be pretty easy. 4 is blocked like this, so we have a 4 in this square for this row. This 4 blocks both of these squares, this 4 blocks this square, so we can also place a 4 there. And what else? Come on, you must be easy now, surely. I just have to identify what's missing. Oh, okay. I thought I would have just gone bang bang and it would all be finished, but no, I've still got to keep looking. Okay, let's go through the digits again, just marking out the easy ones. There must be easy numbers here now, surely. Nothing changed on the 2s. Here we go. I knew it had to be something easy. 3's block along there, so that's our 3. 3 blocks up here and up here. That's our 3 there now, which is also finished. I was right, 3, 5, 7, 9. Actually, although I said it ages ago, I said let's try and get 3 next because we have 5, 7, and 9 complete. Actually, we have. I guess next up we should get the 1s, right? If we could get the 1s, that would make a nice little pattern, wouldn't it? But we won't try too hard. Alright, there's just one digit missing from here, which is the 6, I believe. And now missing from these 2 squares are 4 and 8, so we have a blocking 8 here. Here goes the 8, here goes the 4. 4 blocks down here, this is our 4 now, so that's completed as well. Didn't quite go in order. We have one number missing down here, which is 2, I think. Now 2 blocks this square, so 2 goes here and 1 is the last number there, giving us a 1 in that square there. Back across this row, we still need a 6, I believe. The last number to get here is an 8, and so 8 also blocks up there and across here, so we can put an 8 there to finish that off. We're looking for 1, 2 and 6 only. I can see a 1 here, so I know 2 and 6 have to go in these squares. When I see the 2 there, I can work out that must be the 6, and this must be the 2. And now there's only 1 digit missing from here. I see the 6, I see the 2, I know it's got to be a 1. 1 blocks across here and 1 blocks up here, so this is a 1 here. I see the 1 and the 2 here already, I know it's a 6, if I hit the right key. I see the 1 and a 6, I know that's a 2. 1, 2 there, that's got to be a 6, and that's the end of today's hard level Guardian game. I did it pretty slowly, but that's okay. Why should we be rushing? It's a Friday and work is much less than the rest of the week for me, and Sudoku, if rushed, sometimes is less fun, I'm going to suggest. Is that controversial? I know people like to put up their times in the comment section. I only use the time as just some indication of how easy or difficult the game was, but I really don't care about the time. I just, as I say, just to give some indication of how difficult the game was, really. And also, the other thing that I care about is not making videos that are too long. If you're new to the channel, I will just go switch to pencil marks and finish the game. If I think the video is going on too long, that's it. Thank you very much. I'll see you again later for some more Sudoku with the New York Times. Bye-bye.